The date, May 6th. The time, 9:10 a.m. It has been a while. It has been quite a while. I think this is episode 27. Feels bad, but this is where things kind of it is what it is. Obviously I've been gone for a month and a half now. I was on a movie for the past month and a half. Brutal schedule. It was we were working Tuesday through Sunday, and we had a couple 6-day weeks where I only had like a day off. It was rough. It was very rough. Unfortunately, that happens sometimes. This one was a little bit out of the ordinary with that kind of a schedule. It was kind of fun. It was a Christmas movie, but a musical Christmas movie. So we got to do like musical acts, which is a little different for me. But we're back. We're back. I guess I was doing some stuff there. I don't remember exactly the last details I was doing, but I did some preparation. Some preparation while I was having the little bit of time I had, and that is I have finally figured out basically just copying the style of the 3 crafters that I have there. I now have a good solid 4-item crafter. Do I have a stick on me? I do. We can load this thing up here. Load, where are you? It's a contraption, right? 4-item crafter with logic. A single layer. No, let's show the whole thing off. Let's show the whole thing off. How do I use this? All layers. Okay, where is it? It's like right there. Let's move it over. Boop. And boop, 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 boop. Okay, so you can kind of tell. Similar concept. I did fix the original schematic because I kept screwing up where the item filters and stuff were working for that. But I did fix it here. Had to do some interesting things here. Hold on. Can I configure visuals? Ghost alpha block. I have it at 50%. Is that ghost alpha block? What if I put it at 100%? So you can just, okay, that's cool. So you can see it a little bit better. So I switched this up. So this is correct now. So it perfectly mimics where the honey blocks are. I use target blocks to clean this side up, because right here you see I was using repeaters, but if I use target blocks to reroute the power, this is then powered, which locks these. So that kind of saves me on repeaters, and it saves me a little bit of space, because instead of having to do this plus this, it's now just a straight line into target blocks. So that bought me some space. I'm still using this kind of janky setup here to turn the whole thing off when it gets full. I couldn't figure out a better way to do that quite yet. And then this whole thing got a bit crazy here. So it's kind of nuts, because especially for the piston category, it just needs so much stone. So I needed to make sure I still had at least one spot here to do a good comparison. This would be like the stone input. Everything else, I think I managed to get away with not needing to do like anything but a basic comparator out. So when it overflows, it works. There is actually, you know what? This isn't even the stone. Sorry. It could be whatever. This is in this situation wood, but then up here, this is kind of a buffer. You could see this in here. This is the dropper, similar to how I am using the droppers over here to push the larger quantity items in. In the piston one, that's going to be the stone. But what I had to do, because obviously you can't put a comparator on top of a hopper, is I put the comparator comparing this hopper, so it gives a nice buffer for the stone. So when the dropper is full and this starts to fill up, that's when it will actually send the signal to stop sending stone over. So it's got a full dropper buffer, and then the wood, we can decide how much of a buffer here. Everything else, I believe, is so then it's just iron, which is 1 item, and stone, which is 1 item. So don't really need anything for those as long as there is a consistent item like being read in the hoppers. It should be fine. Now, I believe this should be the last one in line here. And I do think I gave enough room for this. Let's rotate this the correct way. Boop. 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 Like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, where am I going here? Schematic placement. Oh, why did it stop working? Come this way. Come this way? You were just working fine. Come on. Move. No, I didn't unlock it, did I? Okay, well, we're going to just do it this way then to get it into place. Ooh, that might be a little bit tighter than I thought. No, that should be fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah, so that is the pistons right there. Okay, cool. My goal is to get this guy built in this episode and maybe start, oh, now it's working. Maybe start figuring out the next line. And then, I don't know. I think I have like 1 or 2 more episodes after this where we just finish this whole thing off. We're very close to the end of the season. We're very close, I think, to the next update because that should be, summer-ish. So I want to make sure we have plenty of time to get this done. Now we got to be careful here. We don't want this accidentally interacting there. And I want to make sure we have enough room. Yeah, okay. So I think that's good. Now what's going to end up happening is this is going to be a little janky. It's going to go around down here. And then unfortunately, it's going to have to go up and then back around and connect. But for now, it's fine. We're not moving on to that. That'll be a second part of this. So I think I left to 2 block. Is it 2 or 3? 2 block gap there. This one has a bigger gap. That's probably 3 there, 2 there, 2 there. I think I'll go with 3. Just in case something gets screwed up and we need the extra room here to swing this whole thing around. I think this is a good spot for it. So let's lock that in. Configure, locked. Beautiful. Okay, so that is that guy. Now, I'm not going to build it quite yet because I think, I know it's the end of the season. Give me a little bit of break here. But I think we probably need to actually take some of this stuff and bring it to the shop. I don't even remember. Oh, gotta sleep. Come on. I don't even remember where I left off with stocking the shop, unfortunately. So we're gonna head over there. We're gonna make a list of what we need still, and we'll also see what maybe is sold out. I don't know. It's been a little bit. And go from there. Do I have any more rockets? Oh, I got plenty of rockets. Okay, cool. Let's grab some rockets. Let's put this away. And that doesn't go there. That goes there. I feel like, oh, here it is. We're missing that. Okay, that goes there. Let's head over and just take stock of the situation. I kind of know what I have still, like droppers, observers, but I don't know in general what I need to do. This way, right? Cool. So we'll figure out that situation. I think I have everything I need. Oh, there's a little wandering trader dude here. Hi. You have anything good? No. I think I have everything I need to... Well, I may need more glass. I think for the most part, I have everything I need to reroute everything once we move on to the final, like, layer. The final line. Is this the right way? Wow. It's been way too long. I'd love to be able to do this way more often than I can. I just don't have a normal job to be able to make that happen. Let me just make sure nothing crazy has happened in my house here. I haven't been here in so long. Everything copacetic. Nothing too mysterious. Sid is still hanging out here. Great. Okay. You know what? I could just kind of jump off the balcony here, right? My door was open up here. Whee! Is this door open? Did I leave this door open? I did. Let's close that. Let's just take a look. I feel I feel annoyed that I didn't like make this cooler. Slime, new items in stock. Slime, no block, redstone lamp. Sorry. Okay, so we did put some stuff in here. That's empty. Okay, hold on. We need. I need a list. Let me write down a list here. Okay, red stuff. So we need red stuff. Red stone blocks. Wow. Okay. Redstone torches. Torches. That's pretty cool. Nobody took the hoppers. Whoa, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. Maybe I should put a quantity of this. 3 torches. 3 redstone torches. 3 stacks of 64 redstone torches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 stacks of no blocks. No target blocks. Surprised. And then 1 stack of redstone lamps. And since these are in order, that kind of tells me where I finished. Slime blocks. Oh, I guess I do have a slime farm. Okay, so 1 stack of... Was there really 3 diamonds? I guess it was. 1... Oh, I guess it's blocks. Stack of blocks. Oh, I should specify slime blocks. Slime blocks. Okay, cool. So, let's go. Let's go get this restocked real quick. And then we can start... I think this... by the way, is like one of my favorite spots on the server. I love how this boardwalk came out. It's really cool. It's so sick being able to walk along this. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's head back to my witch hut. I definitely think, I mean, we'll see how things go, but I definitely think next season I want to just stay closer the whole time. I might go back to just streaming it. I don't know. Life is could be getting weird here. I am potentially doing a TV show, like full run of a TV show, not like day playing, but full on run that would basically start June 24th and go through December 22nd. It's like, how do you say no to that consistent kind of work in my industry, especially with where things are at right now? But that basically would mean I don't know that, I don't think it would be fair to do the next season. I can't, unless I like stream it when I can on the weekends, which might be the case. I don't think I'll do any episodes, even though I like wanted to do, my original thought was, I wanted to do a actual like edited videos next season, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so what do we need? 3 stacks of these guys. Hold on, let's get a shulker box to put this stuff in. Oh yeah, and on top of all this insanity, where did I get a bed from? I am in the process of selling my condo and buying a house. I mean, I guess the house is already bought. We've purchased the house. It is under contract. The condo is not under contract currently, but we do have an offer, which is cool. The house is going to be perfect because like it has a fully finished basement that I was going to turn into like a giant streaming/recording studio. So that way I could kind of do this stuff without the dogs bugging me, and so that like I could not bug my wife trying to record things. And then what's going to happen is like I won't actually be able to use it because I'll be working. At least I'll be working. Just that's going to push me off this year. Maybe next year it'll be better. 1 stack of redstone lamps. Great. Boop. I just put 1 in. Seriously? 1 stack of redstone lamps. 2 stacks of note blocks. Note blocks are going to be the end over here. Yeah, okay, cool. Surprised this hasn't finished. No, I'm not. Oh, we should be... we should probably be running the wood. Boop, boop. Okay, 2 stacks of note blocks. We need the slime blocks next. I guess I won't run it because I got to go back and restock everything first. And then when we get back here and start working on this, I'll run it. Oh my, this is very full. So I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be a stack of slime blocks, if my math is correct. Boop. Great. Okay, so we got a stack of slime blocks. Love it. Let's put that away. And then these are full. So we can just boop, do this a bunch. Oops, a daisy. I don't know. How many of these should I do? I guess I should get like a decent amount. There was an entire row of them that got sold out. So I guess I should do at least like 9 stacks. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should clear out my inventory. This is getting silly. Let's put this in here, this in here, and this over there. That should give me more room for this stuff. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and I guess I also need to leave room for the new stuff we're going to be adding. So that's kind of a thing. 7, 8, 9. Cool. Great. And then we'll put this away. Here. Just because we went through that redstone, let's get rid of these guys. Get some more. Oh, also, you know, it's crazy. This whole thing had to happen because I could, like, out here because I didn't have the ability to do like a raid farms, like good raid farms anymore. Check out my vods from like recently. Actually, they might be going up this. Well, I guess it would be last week. Got a new raid farm design that produces almost just as much as this does in redstone. It's pretty sick. Definitely recommend checking it out. Okay, so we have that. Now we need to do this other line of stuff here. Zoop. What do we got? So this is done already. I'm going to take 4 of these. I'm going to have to AFK overnight at some point again to get all of this stuff in stock. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And what do we got over here? This is comparators. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. It's actually crazy that we have all of this stuff auto being made. I don't know what's going on with my flickering. I apologize. It started like about a month ago, and I don't know if it's I just need to update. Oh man, the observers are a thing, huh? We're just gonna take those. The observers are a problem because of the quartz. I need to AFK the gold farm part of this too, at some point. But this should be enough. And then here, let's sleep real quick so that stops happening. It's much more apparent at night, this whole flicker nonsense. I need some barrels or something to put this stuff in, as well as some signs. Do I have wood? I have a lot of acacia. I guess we could use the acacia wood. So how many new items did we just pick up here? Droppers, repeaters, comparators. Droppers, repeaters, comparators, and observers. 4. Okay. Let's do this. So we need 4 signs. That'll give us 6. And then we need 4 chests. Do I want to go with barrels? Are barrels cheaper? I guess technically barrels are cheaper, right? Are they? Am I dumb? Barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a half. I guess they're like a little cheaper. Like, but not by much. So boop, 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 boop. 2, 3. Boop, boop. And... oh, what am I doing here? I need the rest of the blocks. I don't know. I have all of this left over now, so that might not have been worth it. We're going to put that back in the wood for the time being, though. Okay, so we have 6 signs. I thought I made 6 signs, but I guess I didn't. But now I guess that's... wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, I see what happened there. Okay, so now we have 6 signs. I swear I made 6 signs to start. Okay, well that at least used the wood better, so I feel good about that. Then we're just left with, I guess I could have done 2 less. 2 less? I don't know. Whatever, doesn't matter. We're good. We got what we need. Boop, boop. Why am I carrying this lapis on me? We're just gonna garbage that for now. Sure, you live there. I don't care. Okay, let's grab this and let's head over to the redstone shop, and we can put the stuff for sale. And we'll have to adjust the signs because I think the signs are just for like the new stuff from the last big update we did to the factory. So I had a plan for next season. I'm gonna let you know. I got obsessed with... I didn't play it myself because time to play repo and like respect to other people and being able to play it with dogs barking in the background and, you know, my wife hanging out. But repo, I'm obsessed with watching it. I could watch it without bugging anybody. And I was like, oh, I have some ideas. I could totally make this. And is that a hoglin? Just chilling? Okay, this must be the armor stand stuff. And I was like, oh, I could totally make this in Minecraft. And then literally yesterday, so it's the 6th or the 5th, I believe Tango is streaming. Tango is streaming. And somebody brought up the idea of making repo in Minecraft. He was like, oh, I might be working on it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not doing it then. And I don't mean like the reverse, because I've seen the mod of like Minecraft in repo, which is actually brilliant, whoever did that. But I had ideas like you could use a chest boat with a lead and drag it around and have different mobs spawning in or being dropped in. Like I had ideas, man. I know how to filter mobs and stuff. We could have specific mobs where mob spawner go in there. I had thoughts, I had plans, I had hopes, I had dreams, but I don't want to like just do what somebody else is doing. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do next season. If I can do next season without it being annoying to people. Which I think is why this streaming thing might be beneficial. So wait, what do we have? We have how many new items? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think what I want to do is that and then this. So we'll do repeaters here, comparators here, and oh, no. Actually, better idea. Hold on. I have a better idea. Let's do this because these are like both square things. So we're going to do 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So repeaters, comparators, and observers, and droppers. Okay, so observers are kind of expensive with the quartz situation, so I feel like they're in the same category as hoppers. 16 hoppers for 1 diamond. Is that expensive? I feel like that is an okay price. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it's not a ton, but these are such a pain. Okay. So let's see here. 16 observers for 1 diamond. How like horribly did I format this compared to what I did down there? Was it all caps down here, knowing me? Yeah, okay. So let's do this better. Wait, hold on. That doesn't even, I'm going to do this so I can remember in the brain. Okay, I see. I like that better. That's cool. Okay, so we do this, observers, and then we do this, great, and then we do 16 for, right? Is that right? How come my brain can't remember this? Like, look at this, 32 for, 32 equals 32 blocks 4. I can't. 16 for 1 diamond. My brain. Observers. Observer. Okay, cool. Just, you never know, because I'm special. We're going to go with the 32 price. So 32 for 1. 32 for 1. Okay, cool. These are not as expensive, but, you know, they're a little bit more just because they require the cobblestone generating, and I don't know, they're a 2-item thing, so I feel like this is fair. These are droppers, right? Yeah, okay. Droppers. I've mutilated that. No, I didn't. It does have 2 pieces. Okay, cool. You know, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to the dispensers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's a good number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 32 for 1 diamond. Is it thunderstorming out? No, it's just raining. Okay, cool. I have a mod on to remove the rain just so that it doesn't get like distorted and super glitchy. Okay, and then we have repeaters and observers. I think not observers, comparators. Okay. Comparator. ARA? ARA. Okay, cool. Repeater. Cool. Observers, droppers, repeaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so these are going to be in the same. Oh, you know what? I could do. Hold on. I did something where it was like half a stack for 2 diamonds, 1 stack for 3 diamonds. Okay, that needs to get lowered. That's actually kind of expensive. Let me just think about this. This is a dumb price now. We're lowering this. End of season sale, 1 stack for 1 diamond. I don't know why. That just seems expensive. It should match that. 1 stack equals 1 diamond. That makes sense. 16 hoppers equals 1 diamond. 32. Okay, I guess I'm doing everything is 1 diamond and it's just the stack size. So this is quartz torches, which is a double. I mean, yeah, I guess it should be the same. I guess I should do it the same, right? Well, that is not even looking there. It's still wrong there. Okay, so 16 for 1 diamond. And then this one will be, not 21. Oh my goodness, I can't. 1, 2, 3. No, wait, what? Just 2. Okay, so this one will be 32 for 1 diamond. 32 for 1 diamond. Great. So we should change the signs down here. Okay, I gotta sleep actually. Hold on. Into my bed. I should have gone through the balcony. Oh well. kind of like peeking out. I was like, moon? Moon big. Okay. So what's on the signs right now? I don't even know. Hold on. Let's do this. Boop, boop. Let's take a look. Let's fall down here and close this door. I'm so bad at closing those doors. I really should have like pressure plates. Should I have been making pressure plates? No, there's too many different varieties of pressure plates. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Here. Okay. Let's do new items in stock. So this is going to be comparator and repeater and new items in stock. This is going to be observers and observers and droppers. Cool. And then we just need to restock up these last few things here. I will take that. Boom. 1 slime block. I feel bad. Let's just take this stuff out of here. Let's put these guys in here. Boop, boop, boop. And who was the other culprit? These redstone lamps. Boop, boop, and these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. That should be everything. So I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna head back over to the industrial district factory thing, and we'll start getting all the resources together for the new item crafter. Be right back. Okay, we are back with our haul. 21 diamonds. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So I feel like that's a good profit. Captain's on, so I'm just talking about the movie I was just doing. How long am I? Can be anywhere from 1 to 6 months, and not too often for travel. Maybe 1 show a year. Okay, so let's put our diamonds away here. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Ba, 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 ba. That's nice. We can use those in case we need any more wool or anything later on. So we do need the materials for this. Luckily, I don't need any more glass or anything right now. Let me just see here. How do I do this? Configure schematic materials list. Okay. Can I info HUD this? Great. Okay, cool. So we have all of the list down there. I feel like in this specific circumstance, we're going to shulker up. I'm going to show consistency. All right. 6-month show code. I'm usually doing like 4 2-month shows though during the year. Just talking about my job a little bit. Okay, here, let's see here. We need a block of redstone. Here, actually, you know what? Let's go through this because I'm sure I have a decent amount of stuff here. 1 block of redstone. That can go in there. We need a crafter. Only 1 crafter. Give me a crafter. Okay. Crafter. We don't need the red stained glass. We need a dropper. Do I have any droppers in here just chilling? We need a dropper. Great. Dropper. We need... what do we have? 3 barrels. Back to this. I guess we're going to keep using the... oh my goodness. So many text messages. This is like things have been a little bit crazy and like I want to record and I'm forcing myself to record, but my goodness. I was slightly worried about like the non-stop bombardment that I've been having. I thought today was going to be kind of a bit more chill. I'm learning quickly that that was not the case. Boop, boop, boop. That's not going to be enough. I need more of this. One more. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, and we'll do this. 3, right? 4. I need 4. Okay, well. Boop, 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 boop. And boop. Great. Love it. Okay, hold on. Let me take care of this while I'm thinking about it. Talking more film stuff, but with a friend who's texting me. Zoom. Oh, this. Boop, 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 boop. Sigma new zooms. Here. Copy. Okay. I don't want all that. These. Hopefully that link works. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Great. It's hectic and tiring, but worth it. We often do 14-hour days, so it's a bit brutal. Okay, so we got the barrels. I love it. We need sticky pistons. Do I have any in here? I don't have any pistons yet. We're gonna need to make pistons. We need 3 sticky pistons. Oh yeah. I do have slime. I guess we'll just take this, do this. So we're gonna need some wood. Oh, I should start this stuff up. What am I doing here? Let's get this going. And I kind of want this to, let's see here. This is locking this. So it should just focus on just the wood, right? It should just focus on the wood. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it's laggy over there. It do be laggy. Okay, let's sleep. Oh, I thought I was going over the edge. I can't believe I made it. Okay. So we need some wood for the pistons. I'm going to take the dark oak. So is it a lot of sitting around? I'm imagining getting a setup and then the directors and actors do their thing for hours or days. Hopefully this is interesting to you guys because I'm going to kind of explain it as I'm taking it. So usually there's like 10 to 20 shots in a day, give or take, and every shot is a new setup. So imagine running around for an hour, setting up, then chilling for 30 minutes while they shoot, rinse, and repeat. That's probably the best way to explain it, I would say. Yep. I do. Okay. We need iron. We need iron for this. Zoink, and then we need redstone. I'm gonna just grab a stack of that, and then we'll just grab a stack of this, and that should be enough for the pistons we need. Ow, my face. 3 sticky pistons. This needs to turn into wood. But why? What am I missing? Why? What? Please explain. Oh, cobblestone. Of course. Okay, that should be over here. Let's grab 1, 2, 3. This is, where is all this going? Oh, probably over there. Just kind of it my whole life. Yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know, I actually kind of started in the media industry. Started out doing camera for a small local TV station at 15. I started out little town where I grew up in, South Glens Falls, New York. Had a little TV studio. I honestly can't remember the name. It's been too long. And I started out doing camera work for them at 15, just like basic stuff. Then I kind of moved on to like producing full-on commercials, like creative commercials for them. And that kind of took me to where I am today. I'm medium leagues. I would say medium leagues. I can't spell. I'm going to copy how he spelled it. I've yet to work in a real position on a blockbuster. Yeah. A blockbuster. I don't know what you'd consider a blockbuster, but I would say that that's about right. Mostly, biggest movie I did, I guess, biggest movie I'd say I did was the last... Oh, well, is Quiet Place the blockbuster? Quiet Place was a blockbuster, right? Kinda. We'll just go with kind of. I don't want to overcomplicate it, but yeah, Quiet Place was probably the best. Okay, cool. Anywho, 3 sticky pistons. I've lost my place. Observers? Well, you know what? It's amazing, my friends. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I know we're crafting observers. I might actually have a couple of observers in here. Let's just check that first. I have one. We're going to leave that. I have one observer. I have my face. What do you make? You make observers. 1, 2, 3, 4 observers. Okay. And then El Targito blocks. Ow. 1. Okay. I guess I'm going shopping in my factory. Where's this? This is you? This is you. How many do we need? 8. Wow, I'm really using these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Redstone comparators. Your comparators, we need 11. 11? 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is awesome. Like, holy crap. The fact that I can just like pop over here now and get what I need. This is unreal. This became stupid useful. How many hoppers? I need 33 hoppers. No, that's redstone lamps. Your hoppers. We'll just grab a stack of hoppers. Redstone torches. We need 14. Just do that. Okay. And oh, I'm still missing 1 hopper. Weird. Boop. Is that enough hoppers? Oh, and I need a dropper. Oh, no, all that other stuff is in there, right? Okay, so, and then we need a bunch of slime blocks. I have plenty of slime blocks up here. I missed a message from him. Hold on. I'm falling. Let me just see what he wrote real quick. I can't fly today. Flying is bad. What do you say? That's recognized. Oh, good, dude. No worries. Always down to explain what I do. I know it's kinda a novelty job. That's mutilated all that spelling there. Okay, so if I pick this up, okay, slime blocks. I have no room. It's fine. We'll do this. 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 Slime blocks. Great. Here. I have way too much cobblestone. Let's put some of this away. I don't want to. Where's the cobblestone? Boop, 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 boop. You? Oh, you are pooping out. Oh no, we got plenty up here. Let's move some of this down a little bit there. Blip, blip, boop, 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 boop. There. That should keep that going. We could put the wood away. I'd like to get some more inventory space so that way when I'm building this, I have plenty of stuff. We don't need this, but we'll just... Here, you know what? We're going to do... It's kind of nice. I could just kind of pop up here and be like, yeah, you go in there. That's a decent amount. I guess it's really just the white concrete. I don't think I have a ton of that. I clicked on that like it was gonna help me. White concrete. Just make sure it's not any of these, right? No. Oh, we can put some of the wood away. Where be you, concrete? There? How much is that? Oh, perfect. We have enough. That makes me very excited. Okay. So, you know, there's a couple blocks I guess I don't need... I'm confused by this. Maybe because it's just the wrong states of things. Oh no, I'm falling. Hold on. We need some cobblestone. We need to just kind of like lay out where we're starting to build this thing out. This is Graham. Here, we'll grab from up here. I feel like I should refill this a bit more. Boop. Once this is fully full. Seriously? Okay, then I'll put this back and I'm just gonna grab this. Let's just see. You know, I didn't think about this. I wonder if this is gonna be like a weird height. I use deep slate here. I kind of want to see if I have deep slate to actually do this. Oh, let me check real quick. Okay, I guess I don't. We're just gonna do this. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, I might have made this whole thing at a different height, but I do feel like I lowered where all of this was, so it would have variability in verticality. I'm gonna like walk right by it, aren't I? Okay, so Sheboygan, right? And I have this to work off of. So if I do this and I do this and then I do this. Okay, so that is the start right there. Right here, we're starting things. We're starting things with the final, what do we want to call this? It's the like, it's the final something. I feel final about this. This is the final one in this row. And realistically, I think like this one is going to push us pretty dang forward. I really do need some sort of temporary blocks here. I guess I could just use the slime blocks because like I think we have plenty of those at this point. Boop. Oh, how am I going to get up here? I might need... Wait, can I make that jump? No. Well, I should sleep and then I'll go back over there anyway. So that's the base layer. So I guess I should kind of hippity hop up here and none of that's built. Hold on, where am I going to land to do this? I got to think this through. If I land on, okay, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I land on, is there something there? I can't see. I should really be doing this layer by layer. I don't know why I'm not. We're going to just do this. I crouched. I should have hit that landing. Is this painful to watch? My poor flying skills are on full display. Okay, this is cool. So we're going to just do boop, boop. And then this is kind of like the main layer here. And then we could just do boop, boop. Great. Okay. So hold on one sec. Let me respond to these text messages. I'm stuck in the thing. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully we're good. I'm going to switch this to single layer mode because it's getting very confusing for my brain. Render layers, single set here. Now I know there's all of this jazz. So let's see if I jump over here. Okay, we'll use these blocks because we're definitely not going to need a ton of those just to fill this whole thing in. Boop, boop, boop. Get this going over here. And this. So this is like the first layer. This mechanism is still the same mechanism that's always been here. This is what boops up to actually activate the crafter when it detects that there is enough stuff inside the machine and inside of backup things to get going. Oh my god, so many hoppers. Okay, so this is the comparator for what will be the stone. That's cool. That's great. And that's going to get passed into there. And that's going to get passed into there. I don't know, and it's going to have to be something I have to look into later, how many shovels? I've placed it wrong. Ah! Did I pick it up? Chances are... Oh, there it goes. I guess I didn't. How many shovels we're going to need for these things? For the comparator of what will be the wood? Pretty sure that's the wood. I didn't break this, right? This is still going? Okay, cool. I couldn't remember if I logged out when I just stopped recording there, but I did not. Zoop, 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 zoop. This is not where I want to be. Zoop. Okay, this is fine. So I need a better way to do the barrel. Let's just use our temporary block and do that. Okay, that's cool. And then comparator, another barrel. This barrel is specifically the one that tells it, "Hi, you've produced too many items. You can calm down now." Another temporary block. I really should. Oh wait, I was gonna say I could use resin, but I just remembered we are not updating to do that. So resin is a no-go for me. Resin is gonna be like my favorite thing eventually for like actually doing why you place there for actually doing like temporary scaffolding blocks. I love the concept of that. And then this, wait, which way does this face? I have so many falling issues. Maybe I should finish this off camera, maybe on stream, do this guy, and then that'll be the first half of the episode. And when I come back, this will be done. This crafter over there, and we'll be making pistons, and I can kind of walk through it. I think that's a good idea. So I'm gonna stop it right here, and we'll be back maybe tomorrow after this thing is built. Bye for now. The date, May 12th, the time 10:43 a.m. I have done things, successful things that I thought were going to be a lot easier than they actually were. We now have, if this will load, a piston auto crafting setup over there. Here, let's sleep real quick and let's go take a look at it. I've been running this whole thing for quite a bit, trying to make sure I have enough resources. I don't think I've finished crafting all the pistons yet. There's still quite a few to go, but check that out. This has been working wonderfully. The whole system is nice. I have been AFKing a bit, and a lot of stuff is finished up. I think we already showed the torches were finished, the hoppers were finished, redstone lamps, target blocks, note blocks. We have droppers, repeaters, comparators. Really, the observers are like the... Oh, hello. What are you doing in there? The observers are kind of like the last thing, but that's a problem because of the quartz situation. Quartz is really the slowest thing I have to like actually wait on, just because of the gold trade situation is not ideal. But that's okay. Okay, why? How did he spawn? Where did he even spawn to? I'm confused. What over here allowed you to spawn? Or did you spawn somewhere else and fall down to there? And now you're like under these machines. Go away. Did he fall? He fall? Okay, good enough. He had to spawn on one of these machines. I haven't really checked the machines proper to see like if any of them have spawnable space. Hold on, let's do this. I guess... could he have spawned on the piston? Here, we're going to just put a slab there. Just boop, boop, just for safety. I guess he could have spawned there and then found his way down. Maybe? Any of these other ones? I guess he could theoretically spawn on the sticky block there. Can I light this up a little bit more? Where can I put some, I mean, it's ridiculous, but sure, that'll work. That's one way to deal with it. Anyway, so we have pistons, which is good. I'm not going to run the machine right now to keep making pistons, and I'm not going to worry about any of the other stuff. I think the big thing that needs to get figured out today is the last row of crafters. Oh wait, hold on. There's one more thing I want to show you. So I made a slight error over here. For some reason I had the purple line, which was wheat, going all the way around. That was incorrect. I needed the yellow line, which was planks, to go all the way around. So to keep it clean, I basically just bammed this over and cut this off here and just kind of went around that way. So I think we're in a good spot. Hold on one second. I'm getting a text message here that I need to respond to. Give me one sec. Be right back. Okay, we're back. So yeah, we had to do a little bit of tweaking to the bus line, but not a big deal. The biggest thing I want to take care of today, which will finish off this episode, is the whole routing system of the water stream, because it's going to need to come over to this side where the final row of crafters are going to be. I already spent a little bit of time off camera getting a bunch of sand and smelting it up for glass. So we have plenty of glass here ready to go for it. I was running the bone meal thing to get us some kelp and increase the amount of kelp blocks we have in the smelter, which is nice. I like that I can just kind of route this thing around to whatever I need at any given time. So, I got to think about this, because the bus line's going to be simple. The bus line's going to stay here, and I'm going to basically mirror these on this side. But the tricky thing is I can't just like send the water stream up and around easily because it's going to still have to like loop back around over to there. So I got to figure out exactly how that's going to work. The rest of the crafting things, well, the big ones are the sticky piston, which is a very simple auto crafter because it's literally just taking 2 items. So we'll load that one up. The dispenser, the actual auto crafter, and then maybe we'll get to the last 2. But I think what I should do is bring over the schematic for the big one, which is what is that called? Contraptions. That's the 4 item crafter with logic. Boom. Okay, where you go? Render layers, all. Okay, so it's over there. Do I have a stick? Hold on, let me grab a stick a quick stick, so I can move this thing around a little bit easier. I'm getting more rocket soon. Oh, I have more food too. I've been trading some of that glass I traded for emeralds to get some more food, which has been nice. I think they're down here. Okay, let me just grab one. And let's see, if I do this, where are you? Can I? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's get this guy at least the same height as these. So, boop, 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 boop. That should be the same height. And then I guess we're going to mirror it, right? Well, not mirror it as much as we're going to rotate it. Like that. No? Yes. Yes? Yes. Hold on. Let me just make sure if we put this over here. Let me line it up, actually. Let's line it up exactly. So that would be a direct mirror. And that would go over here, right? Yeah. And then we want, so if this is the bus line for this side, 1, 2, let's see. How many? 1, hold on. This will be easier from the side, I think. 1, 2, 3, for 5 block gap between the slime blocks and this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Okay, so this is where these are going to be. Okay, so let's lock that in. Let's lock that in real quick. And let's, just to make this a little bit easier, let me change the visuals and just put the opacity at 100 just to really see where this lands. Okay, so, I guess if any of these are needed, I'll extend them the rest of the way, but it is in line and not mirrored with that. So the water stream then, how do I want to deal with this? Like, I guess it goes above everything. So, like, I wonder if it would have been better to come up, over, and down. Like here, here, and then loop like that. But I'm not there. I didn't do that. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come out this way, cross, and then this being the furthest distance, come back around. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Here, hold on. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna cut. I feel like I'm getting very cutty, but I think it's gonna be very boring watching me map out the glass. I'm gonna map out exactly what I'm thinking. We're gonna pretend that this line here is going to stay. So it's going to have to get altered coming. Hold on. Let me get some glass just to do this part, because this part's a little bit tricky and I kind of want to explain my thinking here. And then we might have to run and get some more honey blocks. But let me just see. So if we want to bring this system back that way, we're going to need, I feel like I should try and come up with this first. So this is going back, right? So let's take this over. Well, no, we'll do that. That's the going back line. And then the going towards line. Actually, wait, can I pull the going towards line just like even closer? How close can I go? I don't want to go past the bus line. So this is the bus line. I think the water can go, hold on, let me come down here. I've fallen too far. So if this is the last bus line, okay, then this would be where we can take it that way. And that would give at least 1 block gap between the two. I think that makes sense, right? So let's just go like this, boop, 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 all the way through. It's going to get a little wonky, and I think we're going to build the entire water stream, which is going to be annoying. I'm going to have to get all the ice. I'm going to have to get a more glow lichen stuff. I don't think this will interfere with anything. Boop, 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 doesn't cross there. And, oh yeah, this lines up perfectly. So this would be here. So this would be the water stream that goes all the way down. And then, I need some temporary blocks here. Let's use these. And then if we wanted to go back, I want to clear this by 1. So, okay. Water stream. I want 1 block gap there. So 1. This is where the water is flowing onto. Yeah, okay, cool. So this, so I think the water stream would actually be here. And then this is the gap. And then it would go like this. And then like this. And then like this. I don't know why I'm doing that with my hand. I have an axe. Silliness. Okay, so this would be the run coming back. This shouldn't interfere with anything. And then that would be the run. Is this, yeah, this is solid blocks. That would be the run going there. So now we just need to connect this line up, which would be the back line. I don't love that there's like, I feel like I'm wasting glass because I'm going to be double placing glass. I wonder if it would be smarter to do this and then have it just, the only problem is, oh no, when I go over there, it's going to hit this side, right? So the items will come over here. They'll hit a honey block here, and then they'll be lined up. So we don't have to go too crazy with the honey block lineup situation. And when we take it back this way, it automatically gets realigned over there. Okay, I think this makes more sense then, because if I do this line here, that here, let me get more glass. If I do that line there, then I'm using one wall against the other wall in order to save on glass, which I think is smart. I do have a ton of glass here, but I don't want to go too crazy. So let's see. So it would be this, boop, 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 boop. And then we'll get rid of this, this goes away, this goes away, this goes away. And it does give us a little bit more of a gap, which is kind of nice. And then we'd go boop, 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 boop. I will go get that glass because otherwise I'm not actually wasting the glass that I thought I was going to waste. Let me get this all the way over first. I never got the Swift Sneak boots, unfortunately. So I'm slow while crouching, and I don't want to fall off of this. It's going to be dark soon. That's going to be an issue. Okay, so this would come this way, and then instead of going like that, we would do boop, 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 boop. Where does this come across? This would be there. This would all go away. And then this. I just want to connect up the two end pieces real quick. I think I have enough time to do that and not have this stuff despawn down there. I'll go get that in a second. This way we can see exactly where these are going to go, and I can make the whole system loop down and around. I'll probably go down as far as the other glass lines are, just so it looks even. Beep, 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 beep. Can I reach? Yes. This is going to go further, because this is going to meet up with the back line. So at some point, I think, will I get stopped? I can always go over. Okay, so that goes to there. So this goes this way. This curves. Oh, I don't have many rockets left. I want to make sure I can attempt to do this without needing more rockets. So that goes that way. This will be the feed that comes the other way. This is where it's coming back, and it doesn't really matter. This can be glass. We don't need honey blocks for that stuff. Unfortunately, it's definitely a long process to come back, but I think that'll work. So it'll come out here, it'll go down here, hit a honey block, go down, go all the way around to about the same distance, come back around, loop back through, and then connect back over where this is. Okay, I have a bit of work to do. I don't want to waste your time seeing this, so I am going to start placing this out. Be back in a bit. I'll time lapse it. And there we go. That is the new water route. So it comes from here, goes all the way across, comes over here, lines itself up with the honey blocks over here, and then goes all the way down to here. I don't know if you saw, but I went a little too far. But right now, this is lined up exactly where that is. And it comes around, and then this system brings it all the way back over to here, and it drops right back into the main system here. So, I wonder if it works. I haven't actually tested it. Hold on. Let's show hitboxes. I'm gonna throw, I feel like ice will be good. Let's do that. Let me make sure I don't throw something out of my offhand. And let's say we do Q. Okay, let's follow it. I've already lost it. Oh yeah, it has to go over that thing. Okay, here it comes. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, okay. I mean, we know all this works because we've thrown stuff around this forever ago. And then it does this weirdness to line up on this side because these are all mirrored. And then it comes all the way down here. This way, this way, this way, this way. Aligns itself with where the new crafters are going to be. I have no idea if these are spaced out right for the new modules. Those might have to get adjusted again. Comes down, goes around, and then should hopefully make it all the way through and back to where we started over here. Here it comes. Here it comes. Boop. Now, that won't be just sitting there for like ever. After 5 minutes, it does actually despawn, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. So we'll just let that go. Maybe I'll catch it as I'm working on stuff. So just thinking about it, let's actually bring in, I'm not going to do this in this episode. Let's bring in what will be the first crafter module in this, which is the, let's see, our contraptions. It's going to be the two item crafter with logic, two multi-item slot. Oh, okay. So this is like if you have multiple items, but we're literally just using the slime and the piston. So we only need this guy. Am I inside of it? I am inside of it. Do I still have my stick? Oh, I put a bunch of stuff in here just so I had more room in my inventory. I have so much glass and ice and honey left over. I went on a quick shopping spree to grab some of that stuff, and I may have overdone it. Okay, so this guy right here is going to be the first in line, and let's make sure we rotate it the right way. So we want to make sure back here is, oh, interesting. This is like the very first version. Do I not even have... Okay, so eventually I ended up taking the signals out of those two redstone torches back here. So we want to rotate this thing, boop, like that. I think that's right. Yeah, because we want the item sort of be facing out. And then the pistons should be... Not the pistons. The hoppers will go underneath this honey blocks like that. Cool. Now, this obviously gets a little bit messed up. I'm going to end up using the target blocks to lock those. But I think that's pretty good. And if we line it up like here, I feel like that's in line. Actually, wait, hold on. So what I should do, because it's going to be pulling a different signal, I want to make sure that I actually bring it over one more. I think that should be good, because what we'll need to do, I'm going to have to do a little bit of weirdness. Maybe I flip it. I can flip it, right? Hold on, let me mirror it. Mirror? No? That way? I think that way. Because I want to push the... Yeah, that makes more sense. I want the redstone torches to be further exposed. Ooh, I've gone too far. Boop, 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 boop. I think that is good. Yeah, the hopper's there. So this redstone torch right here is actually going to come off of a signal. This one is going to be I don't even need all this junk. This is going to end up just being, well, I don't know. This is going to be sending the signal to here. Oh yeah, how am I going to do this? Yeah, we're going to have to put a hopper here that is locked until that calls a signal. I think I have enough room to do that. I do worry that the hopper is going to be locked whenever this thing is crafting. This may have to get switched to a chest. And then if a chest is here and here, I can put a hopper out here and lock the hopper signal from this side, I think. So I got to figure that out. That's going to be something I'm going to mess with before the next episode. But basically, that's going to send a signal over to here that's going to, I guess, somehow shoot the hopper into this. Or no. We'll make it easy. We'll send the hopper over this way because this is the stream that takes the redstone torches. So when this gets a signal from over there, it'll release a hopper, not a hopper. I keep saying hopper, piston. When this gets a signal from over there, it'll release the piston into this feed. Or should I just send it straight over? Oh, goodness. It might be... Nah, we'll just connect it over to here. It'll go into here, and it'll send it all the way through. I think that makes the most sense. Oh, it's very dark. Hold on, let me sleep real quick. Let me sleep. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, sleeping. So, yeah, I'll just have the pistons get released from here and go over to there. I'll have to make like a separate bus line. Do we have any colors left? What color would I even use for that? Let's see here. Just thinking this through, because we'll end up starting the next episode with building that. I don't know if we'll build the bus line. There we go. Okay. I guess we could use the pink again. Or is that going to get confusing? Wait, where did I just put that? Did I not take it out? There's so much stuff. What did I do? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, right there. It's white. I got confused. Huh. What color haven't we used yet? Yellow, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess light pink? Just regular pink? Oh no, we used regular pink over there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We've used 13 colors. What color have I not used? What are these supposed to go to? Oh, this is the slime. We're going to have to connect that up. And the string for the dispensers. We'll worry about that later. I am very not sure. It's got to be teal? Have we not used teal? We haven't used teal. Let's take a quick hop over to the shopping district and grab ourselves some teal. I think that's like the last cross-sectional piece we'll need. The crafter for crafters is going to have crafters in it. I know that's confusing, but I'm going to make crafting benches in the module for the crafter. That thing's going to be a treat. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to these last two because my goal is one more episode after this, which would be getting these 3 things done, ideally. So this is going to have bows being crafted inside of it, which shouldn't be too bad. And then this is going to have, I think this is just going to pull, the droppers. It's going to pull the droppers from over there. So we do need 2 lines. We need one that's going to send the signal to the droppers. So we have teal available. And what the heck is the other color? What is the other color? Wool. How do I... Ah! I've exited the program. Click for more. Oh, here we go. Magenta? or actually just dark green. Of course, the last two are going to be like dark green. Oh, I guess magenta. I guess we should do magenta and teal because we don't have magenta. That's purple. So magenta and teal. Let's go. I have an auto clicker on. Oh no. Oh no. I'm stuck. Off. Off. Nope. What is it? What is it? I've hit something. Okay, we're okay. I hate when I do that because I can't tell sometimes what like clicker I have on. I have too many shortcut keys on my keyboard and I get very confused. Yeah, so let's see here. We need to go, what did I say, magenta and teal? That's not too bad. I think we need probably one stack of the teal because that's going to be the pistons. We're then going to probably need maybe, well, I get 2 stacks per, right? I think that was the thing. Let's go look. I can't remember. I cannot remember. It's like every couple weeks that I need to go get it, and my brain just can't remember between each week. So, zoop. Okay, so teal. We definitely don't have this. Or do I do green? We don't have green. What? Wait, is there no magenta? Oh, maybe I did use magenta. Did I use magenta? I don't know. I'm going to grab the green. What is it? 2 per? Payment here. 1 diamond, 2 stacks. Okay. We're going to call the green the pistons. I definitely did not use this. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't do that. I do it here. Payment here. 1, 2. Okay. And then, you know what? The teal looks far enough off. I'm just going to grab it. I think that's good. Because we have... Oh, wait, did we use the magenta? We used the magenta for the torches. Yeah, magenta to green, teal. I think that's good. I think those are far enough away from each other. There, okay, cool. Oh, it dark. Hold on, let's sleep. Let's go sleep. My house is right here. You know, they were doing a museum, and I don't remember if I missed out on it or not, but I was thinking, I don't even remember. I found that fossil. I wonder if it's too late to put that fossil in the museum. It still exists. Do I still have the schematic of it? Let me see here. Oh, that's not it. F-O. Fossil. Maybe I could do that in the last episode. Put that in the museum. I'll have to reach out to the museum curator and see about that. There was also a sculpture park that apparently got made. This thing should go in the sculpture park. Although this would take me forever to redo again, so that's not going to happen, but that would have been cool. I could have donated this to the sculpture park. The knot. I can't believe this thing survived. With how many armor stands are in there? The brain falling apart. I can't believe that thing lasted as long as it did. Okay, so let's go back home. I'm getting texted again. Okay, nothing important. Boop, 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 boop. I just want to confirm these are the 2 colors. I'm pretty sure they are. I hope. And if they are, then we're good. Green will be for the pistons. Teal will be for the droppers. And that, I believe, is all of the materials that we need to be sending around. I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do the auto crafter thing. Because it's just the craft benches, and I don't think that's going to be too bad to do. It just might require some logic in there. And it might end up being, oh goodness, something goofy like just another auto crafting module next to it. Okay, so yeah, I don't see green anywhere. We didn't use green. Yeah, we did use magenta for that. So we'll use green for the pistons to call to over there. And then we will use the teal for the droppers to call to over here. That one's just going to kind of go probably the same level. We'll just go under. Oh, actually, the droppers are right here, aren't they? Oh, that's super nice. So we'll do this, and we'll go to here. I guess I got to figure it out for both the dispenser, because the dispenser is going to be auto crafting wow. Bows. So that's going to need the module built into it as well. So I think that's what I got to do between episodes. I got to figure out how to take the whichever module I'm going to use. I don't think it's the 4-piece because it's really just a crafting bench. I think the auto crafter might be super simple actually. No, because it's going to need both of these things. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 items for that. So it's going to need basically an add-on to that crafts. Come back here. That crafts the crafting tables. And then what's the dispenser one? Dispenser. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Maybe I will use the 3 and just add the module onto that one. Or I might just, yeah, it's probably easier to use the 3 and add the module onto this one. Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, so a little bit shorter of an episode, but we got done what we needed to get done. The next episode will be hopefully the finale, where we finish up the last crafting modules. Of course, like we finish it for the end of the season. Yeah, so anyway, thank you all for watching, and bye for now.